Hey, it's Mario the DFW realtor, and today I'm debunking the top 5 myths about renting versus buying. And so getting straight into it, the first myth on this list is renting is just throwing your money away. And this might possibly be the most common misconception of all because you're not building equity. However, renting, it can offer some significant values. Some of those values being flexibility, freedom from expensive repairs, and the freedom from a lot of financial burden. So for instance, if you're a young professional frequently relocating for career opportunities, renting gives you that flexibility and freedom to be able to easily move without having to worry about selling a house or market fluctuations. Or if you need a place to stay and you don't have everything you need in order to buy a house, but you need a roof over your head, I don't see how renting would be throwing away your money in a situation like that. The second myth, buying is always cheaper than renting. Now, while mortgage payments can sometimes be lower than monthly rent, home ownership costs can extend farther beyond just the mortgage itself. You got homeowners insurance, property taxes, repairs and maintenance, homeowner association fees if you're in an HOA. That stuff, it can quickly add up. So situations like that can make it seem like home ownership can be a bit more expensive than renting. For the third myth, you need a large down payment to buy. Now listen, in our reality, there are many accessible low down payment options. Like we have the FHA loan, which many people already know about, 3.5% down. Then you have the USDA loan, veterans loan, 0% down. And you also have a conventional loan, 3% down. Myth 4, home ownership is always a guaranteed investment. Many people look at buying a home as a guaranteed investment, but that's not always true. Real estate values can fluctuate significantly. Like take the 2008 housing crisis, where a lot of homeowners were finding themselves underwater, owing more than what their house was actually worth. Listen, home ownership should align with your personal goals, your financial stability, and your long-term plans, rather than just purely being an investment. And here we have the fifth and final myth for this video. Renting has zero personalization. So there's a misconception that renting means you're stuck with a generic living space, white walls, popcorn ceilings, the basic. But look, renting, it doesn't have to feel temporary or impersonal. Most landlords will allow their tenants to make small cosmetic changes like painting the wall or changing light fixtures, or even just creating small garden spaces. But even without making significant modifications, you can still personalize your space with decor, furniture, accessories, things that reflect your personality. The decision of renting versus buying should be a choice that's made based off your lifestyle, because each of them both have their advantages over the other. Avoid letting myths cloud your judgment. Instead, speak to an experienced real estate professional like myself and or a financial advisor so that you could be more equipped to make the right decision for your life if you want to rent or buy. If you heard a myth that wasn't on this list, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I want to hear about it too. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already.